Good afternoon, Board Directors and Superintendent Jones. My name is Nasir Hassan, and I'm a second year here at the University of Washington. With a minor in education and as a former student of Seattle Public School District myself, I know firsthand how important it is to restore and rebuild our community in order to build a better and bigger future for our students. My 3 recommendations include safety enhancements, mental health awareness, and enrichment and engagement programs. Starting off with student safety enhancement. Behind me, we can see that 67% of students feel safe in school, while 33% of students feel unsafe. And for staff, we have 87% of staff that feel safe and 13% of staff that feel unsafe. You might be thinking, well, more students and staff are feeling safe in schools than unsafe. However, the 20% difference between staff and students goes to show that there is a problem. Why are students feeling more unsafe in schools than staff are? Here, we can see the number of school shootings from the years of 2021 to the year of 2024. And only being 3 months into 2025, we have already experienced 30 school shootings. These numbers should concern you. My ask to enrich student safety at schools is on-site police, student and staff training programs, and security enhancements. For on-site police, having more police officers at school, more than just one, is a need. Student and staff training is also important. As we know, staff usually have regular training, but students also need these training as well, as they are the majority within our school buildings. And for security enhancements, things such as bag checks or security badges from school IDs is just a number of ways that we can ensure students are safe at school. That's why I'm saying we need $1 million to enrich student safety within our schools. Safety is the most important thing, and when your child goes to school, you want to know that they are safe and that they're in a trusted building. Secondly, have mental health awareness. Before, we were looking at a more global scale across the country, but now we're going to take a look within our own district. 1 in every 3 students have experienced the feeling of depression. With 20% of students struggling with mental health overall, we also see 22% of students that have considered suicide. And amongst these students, 60% of these adolescents have received no treatment for their mental health. That's why I'm asking for $750,000 dedicated to teacher and staff mental health awareness teaching. This is more than just the awareness that mental health exists, but proper teaching for our students as to how to get help, what mental health is, what you're feeling, and more. More diverse on-site therapists and counselors. As we know, in SPS district, we have a diverse amount of students. That's why a diverse amount of therapists and counselors is also needed on-site. And lastly, a mental health wellness initiative. This could be in the form of a program at every single school that helps uplift students with mental health disorders. As we know, the best way to help our people is to come together as a community. And lastly, enrichment programs. As we can see, only 13% of our students are able to participate in our after-school programs. This isn't because only 13% of our students want to, it's because only 13% of them can, meaning that over 80% of our students can't participate in our after-school programs because we cannot accommodate them all. We see that 60% of students don't have access to, or the only access they have to after-school programs are underfunded ones. And lastly, we see that 76% of our students have found that academic-based after-school programs have been beneficial to them and their success. That's why I'm asking for $300,000 dedicated to enhancement programs. This way we can provide aid to already pre-established programs that we have within our district, create more college readiness programs for our students in order to put them on the pathway to success, and lastly, to provide transportation for our students. As we know, a major concern we have is that students aren't able to stay after school because they have no way home. By providing more transportation for our students, these become possible for them. It is important that we act accordingly and act fast. As we see the 2025-2026 school year coming to an end, it is important that we ask for these grants for the 2026-2027 school year. With just over $2 million, we will see a large enhancement in our student safety, mental health awareness, and enhancement programs. That way, we can satisfy and ensure the safety of our students both physically and mentally in order to rebuild and restore our community. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you take these recommendations accordingly. It was a pleasure speaking to you all.